when it comes to collecting stories, when it comes to facilitating stories, ask really simple but unexpected questions and then watch their response.
What inspires you to do what you do? This question can be asked in a variety of ways depending on the situation and the person that you are interviewing. For example, I once interviewed a state senator who grew to be an amazing champion and advocate of agriculture. The remarkable thing about her is that she came from a very non-agriculture district, very disconnected from ag in the beginning and no previous experience with agriculture. So I really wanted to understand how she came to be such a strong voice for agriculture. She was so accustomed to being asked politically pointed questions. But with this question, she lit up, and the most beautiful story began to unfold. It literally lit up the room.
So last week I went to the local Salvation Army. So when I got there, there was a very helpful volunteer that came out and helped me unload the trunk. And as we're doing so, I kind of turned to him and I asked him, during this pandemic time, what has surprised you about the needs of this community? And he kind of lit up for a second, and he shared with me that, the center is in a very affluent area. But there are pockets that have been really greatly impacted, especially single moms, and they're facing homelessness. And he was homeless at one point, and at the same time was also addicted to heroin. And the programs at the Salvation Army helped him overcome both, and that now he's volunteering to kind of give back. And, I've dropped off donations at the Salvation Army many times before, but I've never had such a moving conversation, nor did I ever think for me to ask a question to the volunteer. I kind of reflected on my conversation with this volunteer, and I realized the importance of asking good questions, which lead to meaningful conversations. The what has surprised you is one of our Leadership Story Lab crazy good questions. And that asking those questions and your language and your body creates that comfortable space to let others share their stories.
It's that moment is about turning what would have been a mundane, routine, more or less transactional actions into a meaningful, profound conversation that then lead to real actions. It is important to watch what is not said as it is to what is said.